What if he doesn't even play second? That would really throw a wrench of things for Derek. It would put a roadblock in Derek's road back to the Olympia title. The upcoming Pittsburgh Pro is going to be a very exciting show for numerous reasons. First off, it's Jim Mannion's show. Jim Mannion, the IFBB Pro League president, that in itself makes it a big deal. But it's also the first year that he's having an open division. Not only that, we have a $100,000 prize for first place in that division. Not only that, we really have an Olympia caliber lineup in this show. I think we have at least 5 Olympians in it. Derek Lunsford, Nick Walker, Martin Fitzwater, William Bonac, Michael Krizo, all 5 that I mentioned there, they're all in the top 10 at some point at the Olympia. So it's a tremendous lineup. All those things make it a very exciting show. But we have some questions going into that show. Derek Lunsford, who I would think most people's minds is considered the favorite going into it. Can he maintain his momentum after his win at the Arnold and get another win over here at the Pittsburgh Pro before moving on to the Olympia? Martin Fitzwater. Can Martin Fitzwater, can he press Derek Lunsford more than he pressed him at last year's Olympia? It was a close call at the Olympia between Martin and Derek. Nick Walker, who so many people have written off, will he make a successful return to the stage? William Bonac, can he continue to defy Mother Nature? And Good Vito and Michael Krizo, are they for real? These questions are out there, and some, if not all of them, will be answered at the Pittsburgh Pro. But we might have some other questions after the Pittsburgh Pro. Like I said, Derek Lunsford is probably considered a favorite by many people, most people, which is not surprising. After losing the title, the Olympia title to Sampson, only months later, he beat Sampson at the Arnold Classic, and he not only beat him, he beat him pretty decisively. That would make him the favorite going into the Olympia, or make him the biggest threat going into the Olympia to Samson Dowda. What if Derek doesn't win the Olympia? I mean, the Pittsburgh Pro. What if he doesn't even play second? That would really throw a wrench of things for Derek. It would put a roadblock in Derek's road back to the Olympia title. It could happen. I have, at this moment now, Nick Walker. He's my pick for the win. I do have Derek second. But even if it's not Nick Walker, if it's someone else, if somebody places the head of Derek at this show, does that person now become the biggest threat to Samson's title? After all, they would have beaten the person who just beat the reigning champion, who had just won the title. Interesting. Like I said, Derek, even though he is a favorite by many, it's not written in stone. And I have Nick Walker winning. And you know what? I'm hearing a lot of other people out there putting out material, and a lot of them are looking at Nick Walker very seriously going into this show. So, once again, what if Derek does not win? Does that make whoever places ahead of him the biggest threat to Samson Dowder at the Olympia? All I know is we have less than 2 weeks for the Pittsburgh Pro, and I'm really excited about. I'm probably almost as excited about the Pittsburgh Pro as I would be about the Olympia. Hopefully, the questions that we have now will be answered at the Pittsburgh Pro. And like I said, we might have some new questions going into the Olympia. You can agree or disagree with anything I've said. Either way, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.